There we are. There we are. Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is Farone the Gnome, and we're playing Lord of the Rings Online. Yes, there is an MMORPG for Lord of the Rings. It's been out for over 18 years, and an expansion literally just came out this month called Kingdoms of Harad. It's ran by Stone Games. Head over to lotro.com. That's LOTRO.com. Create an account, download the game, and play for free. Yes, you can play for free, and you can earn the coins in-game by playing the game to buy everything that's not free in the game. But there's a ton that's free in the game already, just because it is. It's an incredible game. Head over, get it, and let's play it. Right now, we're going to continue our playthrough of the new expansion, Kingdoms of Harad. Why is that thing doing... Okay, alright, we're good. We're good. Alright. Let me check my audios. That appears to be bouncing just fine. So does that. There's no bouncing down there, which is perfect. This is all exactly what we're wanting. We are good to rock and roll. This will be part 7 in this series. If you're not already, please smash that subscribe button over on youtube.com/Farone1. If you ever are trying to figure out what all my links are, the easiest way to get to them is Farone.com, where you can find links to everything. I have lots of stuff that I do, and I have multiple channels. I am on YouTube, Twitch, X, everywhere. I also have music out there available on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, and anywhere that you can get music. Be sure on any of those services, search for Arc Ghost. That's ARCGHOST, ARCGHOST, no spaces. And my current single just came out. You can get that on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, everywhere, even on YouTube. Is called Silicon Soul. Silicon Soul by Arc Ghost. Go check that out. And we're going to continue our playthrough here. We are in the second of 4 areas in this, or regions, if you want to call it that, in the new expansion, Kingdoms of Harad. Let me get rid of this here. So basically, we started out over here in Idegum. It is a really cool looking swamp area that's been overtaken by the Blight. We are currently in Kaigon. This is a desert looking area. We're getting close to finishing up Kaigon, I think, not 100% positive, but I think. And then we'll be heading over here, I believe, to Ensheru and eventually Idegel. So, really cool story. This expansion will have the culmination, the final portion of the epic story, Song of Waves and Wind. Man, my brain just went completely dead there for half a second. Woohoo! No idea what's going on. Squirrel! Also, I run the Loreband Walkers. That is kinship. That's what guilds are called in Lord of the Rings Online. Over on the Peregrine server, if you're looking for a kinship, head over to Farone.com, find the link to our Discord server, read the rules and regulations. Very important, read the rules and regulations, and that'll give you an idea if you really want to be involved with us, because we do have rules. Very important. And then go over to the Introductions channel, introduce yourself, chat with us, and see if we'd be a good fit for you. That being said, let's get into the game. I am excited to continue what we're doing here. Currently, we are here in this town, Zajana. And it looks like we're ready to exit the town. We're going to have something right here, and then out here we need to do a little bit of stuff, and then we'll head up here to this new area that we have not been to before. So I think that's about it. Let's get into this. Our inventory looks fine. Let's rock and roll. Alright, we're on our trusty camel. I almost forgot, let's get our daily silver hobbit gift. It is Yule Fest right now. The seasonal event Yule Fest is going on. That is Lord of the Rings Online's Christmas event. Lots of cool stuff you can get in there by playing through the seasonal event. So mounts, pets, cosmetic outfits. It's really awesome. It's my favorite seasonal event in the game. Out of all of them, it is by far my favorite. So head over and you can take advantage of that. And, yeah. What do y'all think about my camel? I like my camel a lot. Yep. So like I said already, smash that subscribe button on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, please hit the follow button. And remember, if you are an Amazon Prime member, you get 1 free subscription to anybody you want every single month on Twitch. So if you are an Amazon Prime member and you'd like to, smash that subscribe button on Twitch, and I would greatly appreciate it. But by far, the most important thing of all, we missed something up here. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. It is super hard to get subscribers. I know it's been said a million times and it's cliche, but it is free, everybody. There's nothing that costs at all from subscribing to anybody on YouTube, and that is the #1 matrix for which YouTube uses to determine if we're of any value whatsoever. So please help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I've been trying for many years. It is a super hard thing to do. So we're collecting up some flowers for something. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, it was in the library in Zajana. We're going to take these flowers in there, spruce the place up, make it look pretty, smell good, all that kinds of good stuff. So that's what this little side quest is that we're doing right now. By the way, I didn't mention, but it is Saturday. Saturday, December 14th. It's been a good weekend. I've enjoyed the weekend. But, you know, just like anybody, not looking forward to Monday coming around. It's back to work. But it's been a good weekend. I've had a blast. I did a whole lot of game playing yesterday. Didn't get in any console gaming. I'm hoping to do that today at some point, because my From Play Slots channel hasn't had any new content in quite a while. I really need to get to that. Let's stop here and talk to Glorfindel. But I did a lot of Lotro streaming yesterday.
These tidings are unsurprising.
I confess I expected Inkunush to remain here in Zajana from the moment I set eyes upon the Kalmakala. I am so bad at these words. Did he tell you about the Den of Stone? You tell Glorfindel that the wizard seems certain the Den of Stone may have revealed more vaults of the Tharduth than Utagbur alone, and the Elf Lord nods. He is rarely wrong, Lurandon. These enchanted servants of Morgoth needed 2 things to threaten Middle-earth in the present age, and if Inkunush is correct, they may have both of these things in Margala, the end of their enchantment and access once again to the surface. We will take the road northwest as it climbs into Ansheru and keep watch for any sign of the Tharduth or their Utugi warriors. Will Uldashar remain our guide on this road, or does he desire to remain in Zajana with the traveling players now that they are reunited?
I made a commitment to guide you on the road through Morjala, and I will not forsake that pledge.
Okay. Ulashar smiles. In any event, Satagara, am I saying that right? Now my brain is getting caught up on that. Let's start again. In any event, Satagara, I'm going to go with that, told me they must also take the westward road in a few days. She has been hired to write a new play for the travelers to perform, and maybe our paths will cross again.
Ansheru, the height of the sky, was once known for the loveliness of its eye forests and flowering meads.
But no longer. Now the plateau is parched and dry and cracked waste among the high peaks of the Mur. If Inkunush is correct that our other vaults of the Tharduth remain, this would seem to be a likely place for them. The road that runs from Zajana to Ansheru has a reputation for danger. We must remain alert for brigands as we make our way northeast. Alright, we've got that taken care of. Let's go back to the library to place these flowers that we picked. believe the flower quest guy was over on this side. Not 100% sure, but I think so. There he is.
Saraz Zar Odan.
Those are perfect. Put them in the central bed just over there. You'll want to create a little rounded mound of dirt for each of them. Then place them in the center and give them a sprinkle of water. I will continue with this research in the meantime. Over here somewhere? Ah, right here. There's somebody else doing the same thing. Am I supposed to do something else now? I am. So I'm guessing the first part was making the mounds, and the second part is putting the plants in it or something. I don't know. It looked like they were already done, but it's no biggie. If I'm supposed to be doing the same thing that person's doing, it tells me I'm about to splash them with water as well. Yep, bucket of water. I think there's better ways to water flowers than to just throw a bucket of water at them. Okay, now what? Return to him, okay.
Thank you, friend. I really did not want to do any gardening this week. I was dreading that.
So we took care of it for him. You're asking about the Pale Blight. Yes, I have some information from some tomes I gathered whilst you were attending to the garden. The Kintai are our best source of knowledge for the plight of Adigam. They are reclusive, but our Pahani have traveled throughout Adigam and Shagana to document their history and beliefs. Several accounts in this history of Adigam mention the Ordahai. These Kintai mentions Sivigish, some sort of monster or legendary beast, but others blame the coming Ordahai, who managed somehow to dry the rivers and dam up naturally flowing waters near Adigam. Excuse me. This resulted in Adigam becoming much more marsh and swamp-like, as waters from nearby lakes and ponds overstrode their bounds. Without the rivers to sweep them through, they festered, creating bogs where previously land had been green and rich with forest. The Ordahai likely had a hand in creating the conditions for this Pale Blight. I know not how to improve the situation in Adigam, but the forces of Ordahai, of Ordak, ensconced in Imax Dul may have more answers. So that was it? Was there nothing else? Don't see anything there. Okay. Out here, I see nothing there. Over here, we got this one here and this one here. So that's that one. That's that one. And this one is going to be over there. Okay, so that's all three of them. They're outside of this place. So we have finished the library as far as I know. We can move on. Let's get our pet donkey out. Donkey! That's not a donkey. Hold on. It was a donkey yesterday. That is wild, okay? So it starts out as a small horse, a pony, and then it changes to a donkey. Interesting. Alright, let's move on. We shall head down the road and meet up with whoever this person is here on our way to this location over here. Wish I had some coffee. I may go make me some coffee here in a moment. I wonder, now that I've got those keys, I wonder if I can open up any of these things out here. Peaceful. There's something suspicious about this signpost. What signpost? That signpost. Let's take a look at it. Shouting defiantly, a brigand leaps out of hiding. I guess we should get off of our camel so we can kick his butt. There we are. But he may have allies. If you repair the signpost, you may something or another. It went away too quickly. Repair the signpost, making the road more safe for travelers. Did that do anything for our, Interesting. Ah, up there is where the next one is. Alright, let's continue on. Did I say Saturday earlier? I just thought about that. It's Sunday. Sunday, December 14th. I think I may have said Saturday. It's been that kind of week, my friends. Okay, I think we need to go that way. Oh, here's the little path. Alright. Where are we at on, this down here? 99 of 100. That should be capped out, in fact. Yeah. So we'll switch that here in a second. Let's go ahead and kill these gnats. I hate gnats. Alright, let's go ahead and change that so we don't waste any the next time we get something. We'll put it into this one here. Wisdom is way, way behind. Way, not a little bit behind. Way behind. Are these bad guys? Don't think so. Ah, here we are. Stable Master.
Sarah's done, friend.
Mm-hmm. Is there not something I was supposed to do at this town? Oh, I'm just not there yet. It looked like we were leaving the town like it was super small, but no, it's not. Here we go.
You are here to help. Bless you. We will take all the help we can get, even from an outsider.
The goblin attacks have grown more frequent and more brazen. Each day we fear we will be at our our end. All right.
Shakeli Lezara Joradi.
She had quite a few quests, so nice little quest up. There's much to do in Sinchatak. Chitaki. I thought she said Chitaki. Anyway, we have been beset by raids recently, attacks from both the west and the east. I can scarcely catch my breath. There's been so much to do to organize and defend our village, but our people have other needs as well. If you wish to be of service, speak with Ahato, Khorazan, and Jashar. Each have concerns that I wish to address, but with these attacks I simply cannot. Will you aid Sinchatak? Yes, I will.
Our village was once quiet, and when the goblins came from the north, they changed everything.
They send their raiding parties to set alight our homes and terrorize our villagers. We have but a few warriors to stand against them, and fewer by the day. You wish to help us? You look like someone who knows their way around a blade. Defeat the goblins of Glukroz, and send a message that they should move on from Kaigan or die where they stand.
Our few able-bodied were able to scout their camp. They are building catapults and gathering barrels of hot tar.
We cannot stand against these weapons. We can barely repel the raiders with axes and bows, let alone these larger, more foul weapons. But I believe in their greed. They've given us an opening. They have been gathering barrels of black powder, no doubt for some putrid purpose. I suspect we can use their own weapons against them. If you set their black powder alight near their catapults, we can destroy both weapons with one flame. Will you help us? Yes.
As if the raiders were not enough, we have a camp of brigands to the west.
That actually says to the north. Their raids have become more frequent and more brazen. As they have seen no consequences, we have little choice. What few warriors we have are protecting us from the goblins. But these brigands only become more emboldened by the day. They strike from their encampment to the north, known as the Hold of Jokila. Wow, that's a hard one. Innocent travelers and townsfolk are being harassed, robbed, and worse. Will you help us deal with these fiends? Yes, of course I will. Let's see if we can find some more quests here. And we want this milestone. Let's see, that's Kaigon. That's Kaigon. Here's the last one that's not Kaigon. We'll take that. Alright, any quest over here? Let me check something at the study. Where are we at on Scholar? We were at Master before. What about this East Eminent? Do I have anything to... Of course not. That's why I'm stuck on it. I wonder. Auction house. What is this called? Ritter, Mark, Leather. Let's see if there's anything. Of course not. Why would there be anything in there? I wonder if it has to have the bound. Is it like the search just sucks or something? There's nothing. Nobody ever puts anything on the auction house of any use, because the auction house, it only gives you like a couple of days or so maximum. Is something like that. It's ridiculously small, then you have to put it back up again. I don't know why they designed it that way. It's really, really pathetic, honestly. Oh, I wonder. It doesn't let you use it. I was going to use, the things you use. What is it called? There's a checkbox or whatever you can use to use these things. Oh, for crying out loud, why is it not available there? If I could choose one that actually would work, maybe I could figure this out. This, universal ingredient packs, but apparently you can't do that on Scholar. Couldn't do it on Prospector either, so you can't use that. And I was wanting to buy some so I could just press this all the way up to the next set, but unfortunately nobody has available auction house because the way the auction house is designed, nobody freaking uses it. So those are level 80. At some point I gotta go back to level 80 and get the stuff I need. So can't do that. I was trying to get my scholar up to this level, but no good. A little bit of squirrel there, you know.
Forgive me, but would you speak with a woman in need?
Well, I am technically right now. The woman appears to be having a difficult time with scrapes and bruises peeking out from behind her dusty clothes. She continues speaking in a businesslike manner. You appear to be a traveler. Are you traveling westward? I am on an important errand on behalf of Dorward Azagaya. If you are going to Ensharu, might I accompany you? It is a perilous land, and I dare not travel alone. In fact, to tell you the truth, I had already joined a caravan that had not gotten far on the road before it was attacked. She looks like she might start to cry, but is able to compose herself after taking a deep breath. Despite this event, I must carry on and will not return to Zajana in disgrace. Instead, I need more capable traveling companions, and you look quite capable indeed. If you would not mind traveling together, I will meet you at a place near a crossroads that I think would be a good spot to rest for the night and can show you on the map. Okay. We'll help you.
Shakeli Lezara Joradi.
There's one goblin in particular that threatens Sinchatak. If he does not die, Sinchatak will never know peace.
There is one goblin who leads the rest. I believe they call this one Lugadur. He is the worst, by far.
Even if you destroy their weapons of war and defeat many of them, this Lugadar will still raid our village. He has no fear and a powerful lust for blood. I've seen men and goblins like him before. He wants for nothing but destruction. Defeat him, and we may yet see peace. The remaining goblins will scatter without their leader to guide them. May they scatter far from Kaigon. Will you move to defeat him? Yes, of course I will. Alright, is there any more questage? Don't know why I go to the outside map. That doesn't help to find quests. It's only on the mini-map. I've never understood that. Why they don't have the rings on the outside map as well. Alright.
Shakeli Lezara Joradi.
Yes, of course you can help. I'm so glad you came. It's the fish. They aren't biting. Well, not yet, anyway.
The fish are no longer biting. I know my skills haven't diminished. Must be the bait.
Yes, that's it. My lures, my technique, all are masterful. But this bait. How can I catch tilapia from the white wrath with naught but worms? Look at them. They barely wriggle. They should dance across my fingers. The best bait is crab. Yes, that's what we need. Would you get me some crab meat, outsider? I know with that my prowess would return, and some fresh dill with which we shall cook all these fish. We will be awash in fish up to our waist.
The river betrays us. She has been a ready companion for years, and now she's abandoned us.
Nothing that we cannot fix, however. It is the Zazani. They have gotten quite aggressive and moved into our favorite spots along the river. They feed on the same fish that we hunt. I'm a fisher, not a warrior, and even if I was, the Zazani are large and fierce. But you look like a fierce sort. Perhaps you could deal with these Zazani, that we may fish again in peace. They make their camp near the foetid ponds of Sharpanpata, something like that. What's going on over here? This is making... Oh, okay, it's just a website that popped up. Alright, we're all good. Alright, we'll accept that quest. Anything else? Anything at all? Anybody would like to add to my list of chores? Nobody? No. Oh, yes, there's still more over here. This is quite the quest hub.
My tortoise is missing. Can you believe it?
Would you help me find him? I think those mean robbers took him yesterday. They stole everything, even Glim Glam. Will you help me get him back? My ma won't let me have a sword, not even a wooden one, but if I did, I'd show those robbers what for. They'd be sorry they ever took Glim Glam. Will you help me get him back? Of course I will. Certainly.
Silver into gold?
What could I have wanted? I don't. Oh, yes, of course. My family heirloom. It's priceless, and it was stolen from me.
I wonder if I might have a moment of your time, friend? It's about a family heirloom. Something quite precious to me.
I was out walking enjoying the sunshine yesterday, and when I came back, brigands had raided Sinchatak. What's worse, they made off with my most prized possession, an heirloom shield An heirloom shield. It's been in my family for generations, and know where these brigands are encamped. They call it the Hold of Jalkila. Wow, it's hard. They think they are untouchable, that they can't be touched, but you'll touch them, won't you, with your blade, or what have you, please? I really need your aid. Okay, I will go touch them with my blade, and they will rue the day that they wanted me to touch them with my blade. It will be quite the horrifying thing for them. Let's see what we got on the map. Bunches of stuff. Petty thievery, where's that at? I don't see it blinking. Oh, hold on. Was that a blink? That's a blink, so that's where they are, is right up there. So we got stuff all over the place. Let's just pick a direction and go. Actually, how come am I seeing something back here? Is it one of those things where it's you've already got the quest, but you need to come back here when you're done thing? I really dislike that. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's actually a you've already talked to them, now come back and talk to me type thing. That's possibly what it is. It is. That's what it is. Okay, good. Because I can't stand the other thing where they want you to go somewhere else to do something, but they'll still keep the person you got it from on the screen. Thank you for speaking with them. I trust you will see their needs fulfilled, and hopefully I can soon return to dealing with mundane troubles as those. These troubles we've had recently are far too exciting for me. Okay. Alright, good. Now we can continue. Continue killing things. That's what we do. We kill things because it's fun. Let's go ahead and click on this here. Little bit of a delay. Must be a lot of people online today. Just a tad bit. Not a whole lot of delay though, so it's not horrible. Don't need the ox. It's weird. I'm not finding stuff out on the ground. Usually there's lots of stuff everywhere that you can pick up. Harvest and stuff, and not seeing a lot so far since we've come on this direction. Alright, we got Slayer Deed for the goblins. It's 50 of them. We're running a Slayer Deed accelerator, so we'll get credit 2 for 1 each time we kill one. There's the Zazani. There we are. Silvered ore deposit. We'll go get that. There's what I want. One of the caches. I want to see if those keys I got will open this cache. It will. Otherwise, we wouldn't have walked over to it. So we'll get to do that 5 times because we have 5 of the keys. I made the horrible mistake of getting rid of my jewel crafting on this guy in the last expansion. I can't quite understand what I was thinking, but I did. So I can't make the items I need to open those up. I need to get one of my other characters and make them a jewel crafter. Let's see where we're going. Not the right way, I can tell you that much. But we'll go this direction. Going up here to the bad guys. Zazani cache, and it's way away from me. I don't know why I can't find things that are in the direction I am facing rather than finding things that are behind me. Are we still heading in the right direction? Yep, more or less. Drop of fine clover honey. I should go pick that up. Oh, that's right. You buy that at any freaking crafting trade supplier person, so we don't need to pick that up. Why is it out here? I don't know. Some designer thought that it would be great to waste area with those sorts of things. I'm just playing, people. I'm just playing. Don't take me serious. Oops, I didn't mean to kill the ox. Not bad. Oh well. He didn't do anything to anybody. He did not deserve to die. The height of the sky, apparently. Alright, what's supposed to be here? Hold of Jakila. Oh, it's that way. Okay, here we are. This is where the brigands or whatnot are. We're gonna go show them what's not, what's to, what, something like that. We did something. What is this? Deed completed, but it didn't tell us which deed we completed because it's a bug. Deed bestowed. Okay, accelerated deed slayer. So the one we completed was the ordinary one. So now we got the advanced version. Look, there's the turtle. There's the turtle. I found Glim Glam. Turtle is much bigger than I thought it would be. Alright. Am I supposed to click on him? Hold on. Oh, crap. Am I stuck? No, okay. Am I supposed to do something with Glim Glam? I don't know. Am I supposed to follow him? Nope, he disappeared. Okay, we're just going to assume he found his way back on his own. What else over here? Something to that direction. Although I'm interested, what's the deal with this up here? Is there nothing to this? Maybe I come back to this later on or something? There's a captain in here. Didn't have to kill him, but we did anyway because he's a bad guy. Bad guys must pay the price. Somebody must have just cleared this area before I walked over here. So they've all respawned now after I came out. He's a rat keeper. He keeps rats. You filthy rat keeper. I think we got all these people, but it doesn't hurt to keep killing them. We've got a Slayer deed for them. Hey, where do you think you're going? Oh, ding! 155. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Did we get a point to spin? Nope. Still just 1 point waiting. Alright. Map. There is something over here we're supposed to do, apparently. Oh, the heirloom, that's right. That finished that little area. Granted, we probably should just go ahead and slaughter these guys for the Slayer deed, get that over with. Where are we at? 26 of 100? It's a good place to take care of them. They're all concentrated here and respawn quickly. So why not? Thought I saw something. There is one right there. After I looked twice, I was like, I keep seeing wording, but I didn't see the guy. I think somebody's going through. Okay, there they are. I was like, I think somebody's cleared these out again. Where are we at? 48 to 100. It's going very quickly. I'm back to kill you again! He's like, I really hate him. Every time I spawn, he kills me. Super close to finishing it. I need more baddies. Una más. You're it. Perfect. Finish it out with a captain. What could be better? There it is. That advanced Slayer deed is completed. Not going to pop it up because, you know, bug. Alright, that's finished. We can move on. We'll head over towards this little spot to get the crabs, I believe it is. The best bait, they were calling it. And we got 5 free Lotro points by simply playing the game. Can you argue with that? I mean, you can, but it would be silly. There's no reason to argue with that. Heavy teak is way back behind us. We won't mess with that. Let's kill this Johnny. We need those. Alright. Get this cash here. Oh, come on. Here. You must die a painful death because you kept me from harvesting this item over here. And that is those keys, right? Yeah, we just went from 4 down to 3 left. Yep, straight ahead. Teak, teak. We found some teak branches. Teak, teak. I really need to go get some water. Drop a fine clover honey. That's a huge find. Not really. Good night to you too. This is so small up there, I believe it said good night. I didn't have my multi-chat open. I do have it open now so I can see that when y'all respond now. My apologies for sucking at streaming. A fresh deal, that's what we're looking for. And the crab, we're at the right spot. Ooh, the queen. Another queen. We have lots of queens here. That's funny. Shouldn't there be only one queen? Another crab! It's protecting its bug. It was very mad that I was killing its friend bug. Need a couple more of the crabs. Got all the Zazanis we need, apparently. But they're out here in their kill on site, so they're going to attack me every time I try to go do anything else. So they get to die. Need more deal. Where's the rest of the deals at? What's the deal with the deals? Let's go this way. There's a deal right there. See if we can get it before we get hit. Alright, we did. Fresh deal, that direction. Follow me, bad biting bug thing. We'll fight over here by the deal. That's the dealio. The jokes don't get better, folks. Oh, last deal. Oh, well, we'll get this one. The game client decided this one was much closer. We're going to pick it up first. The other ones can kiss our butt. Alright, we need to go that direction. I'm sitting here dying of thirst, so after we get back to town with these quests done, I'm going to go get me a drink. Teak branches. There's a cache. I'm not in well, I'll be damned. I guess I am in combat. This ox was highly pissed off that I took his branch, apparently. There you go. Enjoy your hard-earned death, you annoying ox. Everything wants to die in this game. Nothing wants to live. What was that? Golden watch key. Goblin. Goblin, that's why. It's not golden, it's goblin. Oh my god. Okay. There we are. Oh, he had to root me just as I killed him. I love mobs that do that. They're losing. They're just about to completely die, so they do something to annoy the hell out of you once they're dead. Alright, straight in this direction over here should be our goblin camps, my guess. Because it's the one thing we haven't done yet out here. We were supposed to go after was goblins. Yep, there's our goblins. There be goblins in them there hills. That goblin berserker's pretty tough. There we are. He's not so tough anymore. Black powder. Oh, well, we'll go back over this direction and do the black powder. Not the one that was in front of me that I was headed towards. Heaven forbid I do the one that I'm headed towards. You first. The last of the black powders we're supposed to do? Yep, 5 of 5. Oh, goody is Sapper. I hate these guys. You first. What is that? Area for black powder. Ah, I see what it's doing. It's blinking. Alright. Now that we have collected all the black powders, we can use them against the war machines. My God, getting hung up on stuff here. Goblin Captain. There's a sapper. Gotta go around his fire. Where the hell did he go? Oh, there he is. Get it, get it, get it, get it! Get it! Come on! Haha, I got it. Oh, where the hell did you come from? Swing, swish, swish. Shing, shing. My brain went dead. My God, what's wrong with me today? Shing, shing. Power to the king, baby. You know, we're just going to stop here. We're going to let our brain catch up. See if he can figure out the words it's freaking trying to say. Tell to the king, baby. Holy crap. Brain decided that it was taking the day off. It's like, it is Sunday and I am not going to work today. You can kiss my butt. Alright, we finished the ordinary version of the Slayer Deed, which won't pop up because bug! And now we have the advanced version where we gotta do 100 of them. I want to get something set up so I can hit a button. I want a big red button over here and go bam every time I hit a bug in a game, any game. But anyway, when I hit a bug in the game, I want it to go bam bug, and then have a counter up here that counts up. And we can keep track of how many bugs we run into. That'll piss off a game designer. Don't count my bugs, you dirty rat. There's the named one we've been looking for all this time. Gotcha. bad I can't do enough damage range to get him to pop that on the ground. Because if you are on a class that can do a good high level, high damage range ability on him, he'll throw the firebomb on the ground right next to himself. But as a champion, mine don't do enough to count for it, unfortunately. They sound so pathetic. As you know, as they die. I guess it is bad, but still, you know, I mean, they're bad guys. So I mean, it's not like we're doing this to good people or anything, you know. And they're sappers. The sappers are really annoying, so they kind of deserve it for being so annoying. You first. Let's see where we are on our slaughter deed on these guys, because even though we're done with the quest here, we can go ahead and wipe out this slaughter deed. That'd be great. We're a quarter of the way through, so why not? Especially since we're running a Slayer Deed accelerator, might as well take advantage of it right now. Where do you think you're going? You first. Obliterated him. Literally obliterated him. Shing shing. What the actual? Where are you at? There you are. More than halfway through. You first. Nope, you first. They love to tell me to die. They're rather rude. I don't know how many times I gotta tell them that they have to die first. Should be pretty obvious to them by now that they're not going to beat me. Yeah, this will be the last round. We're getting around there. About to hit 100 kills. Last one right here. You first. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Finished it. Bug. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We can just click this thing here. The last one we got was yep, Sinchatak. We'll just go straight there. That way there I can go get a drink. I'll be back. Sinchatak. Oi. Come up. said I'm not your average dummy. What? You're the one that started talking. Oh, for crying out loud. I got coffee. And it may have some Irish cream in it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it does. Alright. What did we get here? We got Lotro points for simply playing the game. Let's go talk to all of the peoples that we gotta talk to here to turn in all these quests. We got tons of them, so there's a lot of people to talk to.
You have brought peace, not only to Saint Shatak, but to countless peoples throughout Kishan.
Hope that these goblins move on from our lands, but even if they do not, they are disorganized and leaderless. They will be easy prey for our warriors. Let's start at the end down here and then come back this way. Because I know I just passed that lady there, but let's start down at this end of town. Hey, look, there's Glim Glam. Big freaking turtle. Huge.
You found him. No, he's not to be.
My bad.
What have I been feeding him? Whatever he wants to eat, of course.
Old and dirty, well, yes, I suppose it is. But it's filled with sentimental value. And insects.
Insects. Yes, insects.
Crab makes the best bait. And if we don't catch anything with this, I think we'll be cooking the remaining claws.
Yep, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Thank you. I believe nature is once more in balance, and the river can now prosper, along with our people.
I do so love to fish upriver. Okay. Moving on to the next person. Was there one over there? I don't think there was. I think that was just Crafting Hall Lane.
You defeated a number of them. Oh, that is such a relief.
Seeing too many of our warriors fall this past fortnight, am heartened. They will either take the hint and move on from these lands, or my warriors will visit them in Gluckross and finish what you have started.
Oh, what a sight it must have been.
It was.
I wish I had seen it for myself.
I can only imagine the flame and smoke that must have spewed forth. Well done, outsider.
Thank you. Travelers will breathe a sigh of relief as they travel the Great Road now.
As will I and many in Sinchatak. The Great Road draws these sorts like bears to honeycomb. There will be others, but this has given us time to prepare. You have my gratitude. Alright, so that finished everything in this village, I believe. Yep, seems that way. So we need to head on over to here. Yep, so I guess we go back across the river and go that way. I wonder what was up this way. I didn't really see anything sending us up there. And there's a road here as well. Should we take this road to get to that? Or should we go to this? I'm betting we go to here and then they'll tell us to go to here. That's my theory. So let's go with that idea. Call him Bobby. It's good. I used to call him George. He was George the Camel. But unfortunately, the game would not let me actually call him George, but it did allow me to call him Bobby, so we've gone with Bobby. Wonder if I can change his name slightly so it's not exactly George. Maybe it'll allow something similar to George. Like, how about G-O-E-R-G-E instead of G-E-O-R? Yeah, that worked. His name is Gorge instead of George. I wanted George. Couldn't have George. They decided George was not allowed. Don't know why. I shall never know why. But why ask why? Drink pot dry. LOL! That's an old commercial. If you remember that commercial, you grew up in a good time. Whoa, that's hot. That's very hot. Very hot indeed. We shall take this left right here. Why? Because this is Albuquerque, and we take a left at Albuquerque. One time, I forgot to take a left at Albuquerque, and it was horrible. I kept on saying to myself, should have taken a left at Albuquerque. I wasn't interrupted. The server just didn't want to do what I wanted it to do. There's a difference. Inventory, looking fine, not too bad. Let's see here. These are reputation items, right? Yes, let's use them. Oh, check him out. A grazing Suluk. You know what? It's got a quest. We found a remote quest. First, we must kill this angry chicken thing. It was very upset that I wasn't going to give it the death that it was wanting. He's really scary looking. I would not approach this thing in real life. Hells to the no. There we are. The Suluk herd gathering at Modon Rock, the beast fields, has little access to food and water, making them more aggressive than usual and posing a threat to passers-by. Culling some of their numbers would be beneficial for both travelers as well as the herd. Alright, we need to kill 8 of those. I've always wondered, whenever you get those quests like that remote quest where you kill one and then it starts the quest, how come you don't get credit? Whoa, I take that. Look, I got credit for the one I just killed. I always thought that you didn't, but that one did give me credit. I was literally about to complain about that, and I got credit for it. Oh god, I hate those stupid giant chickens. They're annoying. New Slayer deed, because we're in a new area. We are now officially in the 3rd area of the expansion. Holy crap, I really hate this. It's not taking me directly to the one that you click on. I don't understand how that bug can exist for over 18 years. But it does. Let's go in this direction. We'll keep headed towards the thing that's on the map while we're killing the big rhino-looking things at the same time. I don't want to kill that. Aw, too late. I was trying to kill this. So it's going to give us a new Slayer deed. Nope. I really hate mobs that snare you. Especially if they snare you just as you're killing them. That's like, to me, that's the game designer saying F you to the player. That's good. I don't want to fight that stupid thing. I don't have a Slayer deed for it, and it's going to snare me. Don't feel like being annoyed with it right now. Not super, going to admit, not super into the look of this 3rd area. I like the 1st area, love the 2nd area. This 3rd area has got this kind of weird vibe to it. I feel like I'm on an alien planet or something. Not digging this look here. This one is not up there on my list of really cool areas. Hold it. Before we go on, let's go ahead and get this rolling. And do we have those things, the fast movement deals? I had those here somewhere, didn't they? Here they are. There we go. Where am I supposed to go here? Okay, up on this hill, apparently. There we are.
I am relieved to see you. I did not wish to spend the night camping on my own. That is for certain. I do not know about you, but I'm ready to get off my feet.
Let's set up a camp here and get settled in for the evening. Alright. Ah, travel, okay.
Come, join me by the fire and I will tell you why I'm traveling.
What do we get here? Deed bestowed. Hey, good, it actually opened the right deed. Yay! And no voiceover. Brandon, I should tell you my task and destination. I am on a quest to find an ancient dwarf city called Jiret Manesh. Tales claim that it has been in Ansharu longer than the sun has been in the sky. It is well documented in the libraries of Zajana that the Tamamir were avid trading partners with Zajana and others for centuries. When Ureshzal, the Den of Stone, shook the ground and dried the Usal, the people of Zajana had their own difficulties. It went unnoticed for some time that all contact with Jarut Menesh had been lost. Most believe that the Tamamir were either all killed or they abandoned this forsaken land, which is quite plausible. However, there have recently been whispers that the hardy dwarves of the Jarut Menesh have emerged from the ground where they have been hiding in isolation for 100 years. Dorward Azagaya sent me to investigate the rumors and see if this is true. Should it be so, I am to establish friendly relations with them and, if possible, negotiate terms of establishing trade between our cities. Surely you can imagine being the first to... What was that? You heard the unmistakable sound of a boot crunching gravel coming from east of the camp. Where's the bad guys? Investigate the sound. Oh, okay, I gotta go to the sound. And it's not on the map anymore. Oh, because we're in an instance, of course. So I would think this would be east. Oh, she's being attacked. I can't attack them, though, for some reason. Why am I not able to attack? Nobody will let me attack. There, now finally. It was like I couldn't get a target. Okay. Hey, it's Pharaon! Lorendon, when I spied the campfire, I did not expect to find you there, nor did I expect you to be under attack. Seems all is quiet now, though. Your friend looks quite shaken. Hope she is uninjured. Maybe you should see how she fares. You are both welcome to join Radrog, and I at our camp atop the hill. It is better hidden from foes and is also more defensible. My apologies. When that man came out of nowhere, I just froze. I thought I would die just from the fright alone. Thank you for saving my life, and especially that archer. Who is that? Do you know him? You spoke like old friends. You tell her that you are indeed friends with him, and you did not expect to see him in Asharu. I, for one, am quite glad you are both here. It seems I chose my traveling companions well. Alright. Let's see
Were it
here.
not for you, I would be dead right now. Or worse.
I could never thank you enough for stopping those men. I knew my journey would be perilous, but I did not think I would be imperiled so often. If you wish to visit your friend's camp, I am happy to go with you. Who knows what would befall me if I did not. Okay, and where is that going to be? Right up the hill. We got another deed bestowed. And what is this here? Brigands. Okay. 50 brigands. It's a Slayer deed. Ooh, that's nice and hot. I feel like I'm walking on the planet of Mars. On the surface of Mars, I mean to say. This way. Is there camp like in a crevice or something? Why am I not finding it? Where the heck is their camp at? I just ran through the rocks there. Bug! This is quite annoying. found it.
I did not expect to see you again so soon.
What brings you to these parts? You introduce Radrog and Kagami to each other and tell him of her errand. I am sorry to say that I know little of these lands and cannot be of more help if your search for these dwarves of which you speak. Faron and I have only just arrived here ourselves. We wanted to scout the areas to the west to see if the blight has spread to other areas. Thankfully, we've yet to see any such disease outside of Adigam.
Since you are here, I should tell you of some recent footprints we've spotted.
Perhaps the trail would lead you to bandits, but I expect not. The gate did not appear to me to be that of a bandit or soldier. Go and see them for yourself, Lorendon. Kagami will be safe here. You have my word. And where would these footprints be? Just any general random direction? Must we open up our map to find out? Yes, we must. They are the other direction. They're this direction. What was that just went by? Oh, just a little animal. Went through the ground. Bog. Somewhere over here is some footprints. Found them. Tracks are heading northward. Northward would be that direction, I believe. Let's kill this thing because it's going to want to fight us anyway. I have a feeling we're going to need to go back and update our other tracery, our other legendary. I mean, I did the main legendary item, or should I say main? The first main. The first legendary item, I got the words out. Holy crap, my brain would not work there. But I didn't do my other one. This one right here. So it's still old. It's got the lower traceries. I need to update it because these mobs are starting to get powerful. Love how as you get older, your brain and your mouth betray you. And you know what you're trying to say, but the signal won't make it correctly. Another Slayer deed. This one is going to be for the undead dudes, and it's going to be 50 of them. That's how they've all been in this expansion. 50 and then 100. For the standard and then the advanced. Do the birds have one? Let's find out. Nope, no Slayer deed for them. Oh, we got a bug here. A worm. No Slayer deed for it either. Footprints, footprints. Lots and lots of footprints. Keep following the footprints and you might get where you're going. And the birds are going to be mad at me, yep, because I invaded their private space. Come here, we know you want to fight. Let's just get it over with. Where's the footprints at? Did we lose the footprints? Nope, there they are. Where'd our footprints go? Alright, we discovered something. I think we just got an exploration deed. Yeah, we did. We also got a milestone. So at this point, let's start over at the top. Then we'll start replacing those, because we've gone through all of our milestones. Hey, Stable Master! Whoop whoop!
Riches chase you, friend.
Alright, so we need... right down here. So is he what, like... I think he followed us to a certain extent. He's over here. Faerun. Faerun, we need to talk to you. Why? Because the quest says we should... Could we stop and talk to him? Thank you very much.
No bandits.
Outstanding. It is good for me to always keep my skills sharp. Do you see those men ahead? Oh, it starts again. Did you not notice me following you? No, outstanding. It's good for me to always keep my skills sharp. I thought he started talking there, but he didn't. They did their voiceover where they start somewhere else, which is really wrong. Don't do that. Do you see those men ahead? Those are no bandits, nor Ordahai. But I know of no other people in this area. It is curious indeed.
There is but one way to solve the mystery of who those people are, and that is to speak with them.
Let us approach with caution and greet them with kindness and see what comes of it. Go on, I will be right behind you. You are a true ranger. Nobody knows where you are or what you're doing. You just pop out at the exact right time, kind of like a wizard. A wizard is neither late nor early. Shows up exactly when you're supposed to.
Who are you?
The man nervously grips his weapon, but does not threaten you with it. You tell him that you are travelers and are curious about them. He looks around you and goes, Who are you? When you say we, I don't see anybody else. There is no such thing as a traveler who just happens to be passing through here, but I think you should speak to our leader, Nabatino. You will find him within. Okay, sounds like I'm being set up to die, but let's go on in. It's really cool looking. We have found a town of sorts. Let's go talk to Nabatino.
And who are you, stranger, who traverses this land without fear?
You are no Ordahai, and this one is a man of the West who makes no effort to hide his origin. If you are enemies of Ordok, know that you are among friends. If your heading is for the west, then I must caution against it. Only death and danger lie in that direction. What time? Hour and 41 minutes. You surmise correctly that we are enemies of Ordok. We are capable warriors, however, and would travel west no matter the danger, should our business take us there. It was only a short time ago that we were in the cursed land of Mordor. I have my doubts that Sharu has more danger to offer than the very lair of the enemy. Tell me more of this danger to the west. I search for signs of an evil blight infecting the land, covering it in rot and sickness.
Alas, no. There is not enough life remaining on Sharu for such rot to take hold.
No, the danger I speak of comes in the form of a new breed of orc, with size and strength unlike any other I have known. They patrol the roads, killing any they come across, though they often take some prisoner. I shudder to think what becomes of those poor souls. There are also 2 strongholds of Ordokai of an unusual sort. They are zealots who do not believe Bakrush is truly defeated. They continue to worship him and believe that upon his return he will reward their loyalty with power untold. They are fools, but are dangerous fools. They are led by a coven of Bakor, witches with the power to ensnare men's will. In fact, the man looks around at his fellows, dirty and hungry, living uncomfortably within a crypt. We were all once such thralls. Jatsakari, we were called. Our wills were taken from us, and we were forced to work in mines for the Orkai. I was able to break my mind free from their spell at the moment Bakrush was defeated, as the casters of the spell suffered a moment of weakness. I was able to escape, and since then I have been helping as many people as I can break free from thraldom. Many have left to seek life and healing elsewhere, but those of us who remain do so intending to free the others. We have found the last of our number increasingly difficult to save. Their minds are bound tightly with their evil magic. Pharaoh turns to you, looking deeply concerned. I do not like this, Lorendon. These people need our help. Let's return to camp and speak with the Radrog. He turns back to face Nabatuni. We must return to our company, camped to the south. With your permission, I would like to bring them here, and together we will do what we can to help you. You aren't the only ones who have been forced into labor by evil. King Elisar did not leave the Nirnhoth or the Stout Axes to suffer, and I will not leave yours if I can help it. Nabatinu nods his consent. Good. Lorendon and I will meet you back at the camp.
The Jatsakori will persevere.
It is not unusual for Jazgi to come skulking around our tents at night. The smell of our food must draw them to us. I feel it is only a matter of time before those scavengers become brave or desperate enough to attack someone. Once they feared people, but they seem to be getting a little too comfortable with us. You think you would be able to thin their numbers before they try to steal our supplies, or worse yet, hurt somebody? It would do us much good if they feared us once more. Their den is on a hill south of here, called Spoiler's Crag. I think what we're going to do, because we've been going for an hour and 45 minutes, is we're going to put an outro here, another intro, and we'll mark this in the Twitch stream so I know to cut it up. And we will continue on so that I can cut this up and have 2 videos to put on YouTube. I don't want them to go too long. Alright, so let's do our outro. Alright, everybody, that's going to do it for this particular stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button on youtube.com/Pharaoh1, and on Twitch hit the follow or hit the subscribe. If you are a Amazon Prime member, you get 1 free subscription per month. Please have fun using it on somebody you want to, like myself. Otherwise, it's just going to waste. Head over to Pharaoh.com where you can find links to everything I do. And be sure to check out my new music. It just went live on iTunes, Amazon Music, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. Search for Arc Ghost, A-R-C-G-H-O-S-T. The song is Silicon Soul. I would love if you would listen to it, save it, add it to your playlist, and tell all your friends about it. I'm super excited about it. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is from Gnome, and I'm signing off. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.